Welcome back to NBA Imperialism Part 2, Top 5 Draft Pick Edition. If you missed the first video, spoiler alert, half the teams are gone. The remaining teams are here on the map, and we're going to see who's going to come out on top. But before we get to that, I'm going to go back through the remaining teams' rosters just in case you missed it or you want to see them in more detail. If you're not interested in that, feel free to skip ahead to when the games actually start. First up, we're going to have the 76ers. They are 4-0. The Wheel loved them last video, but we have Tyrese Maxey, Drew Holiday, Iguodala, Vucevic, and Joel Embiid. Embiid, the leading scorer, averaging 18.5 points and 9 rebounds. Next up is the Chicago Bulls. We haven't seen them yet, but I'm excited to see them. We have prime Derrick Rose, Jamal Crawford, Jimmy Butler, Lauri Markkanen, Joakim Noah. Next, we have the Boston Celtics. They are 1-0. They beat the Knicks. We have Rajon Rondo, Jaylen Brown, Joe Johnson, Jason Tatum, and Robert Williams. First game was Tatum. He had 31 points. Next, we have the Clippers. We haven't seen him play. We have Eric Bledsoe, SGA, Eric Gordon, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan. Excited to see what this team can do. Next, another team we haven't seen, the Memphis Grizzlies. We have Ja Morant, Mike Conley, Rudy Gay, Shane Battier, and Pau Gasol. Pick and rolls with Gasol and Morant might be deadly. We'll have to see. Once again, another team we haven't seen yet, the Atlanta Hawks. We have Trae Young, Kevin Huerter, Josh Smith, John Collins, and Big Al Horford. Next, we have the Sacramento Kings. They are 1-0. They beat the Portland Trail Blazers in Game 1. We have Tyrese Halliburton, and honestly, this was a toss-up between Halliburton and De'Aaron Fox, but as a Pacers fan, I had to give the bump to Tyrese. We have Kevin Martin, Gerald Wallace, Turkoglu, and DeMarcus Cousins. In Game 1, DeMarcus Cousins had 27 points, 12 rebounds, just dominated the Trailblazers. Next, we have the Orlando Magic. We have Jameer Nelson, J.J. Redick, Aaron Gordon, Banchero, and Dwight Howard. Dwight had 32 points, 11 rebounds in their win against the Heat. So more big man domination. Next up, we have the Nuggets. They're also 1-0, winning against the Jazz. We have Jamal Murray, Gary Harris, Carmelo Anthony, Bol, and Jokic. Carmelo Anthony had 34 points, just offensive weapon. Next, we have the Pelicans. We haven't seen them play yet, but we have Chris Paul, J.R. Smith, Buddy Hield, Zion Williamson, and Anthony Davis. And I mean, low overalls, but arguably two of the best shooters. Next up, we have the Raptors. They are 2-0. They beat the Pistons and the Bucks. We have DeLon Wright, DeMar DeRozan, OG, Chris Bosh, and Pascal Siakam. DeMar averaging 19.5 points. Next, we have the surprise of round 1. The Houston Rockets. They beat the Spurs because Kawhi Leonard wanted to take load management during the game. But we have Jalen Green. He had 20 points, 9 assists in their win. Jeremy Lamb, Marcus Morris, Clint Capella, and Yao Ming. Next, we have the Phoenix Suns. We haven't seen them play yet, but we have Devin Booker, McCall Bridges, TJ Warren, Stoudemire, and DeAndre Ayton. Next, we have probably the odds-on favorite, looking just talent-wise, the Oklahoma City Thunder. We have Westbrook, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Domantas Sabonis, and Steven Adams. I mean, anytime you put Kevin Durant on a team, they're automatically the favorites. And rounding out the field, we have the Golden State Warriors. They barely beat the Lakers in their first game. We have Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jason Richardson, Draymond Green, and Kevon Looney. Curry led all scorers with 17 points. All right, we're going to get right back into these games, and the first team we're going to be seeing is the New Orleans Pelicans, a team we haven't seen yet, and they are going to just barely be going up against the Rockets. This easily could have been the Spurs, but Kawhi Leonard decided to take the game off, so hey, the more Yao Ming we get to see, the better, right? But this game, first half for the Pelicans, J.R. Smith went 7 for 9 from deep. And up until this point, it's been a pretty close game until Anthony Davis decides to go off, hits a corner 3, and then just abuses Jalen Green in the post. CP3 says, I can do it too. Hits a 3, 10-point game. Morris hits a 3, but it's going to be a little bit too little too late. CP3 hits another 3 over Yao Ming, and that's just about going to do it. Pelicans are going to come out with the win. Yao Ming with 19, Morris with 16, just not enough to get it done. There's J.R. Smith, 27 points, 8 3-pointers. Absolutely carried them. And the Pelicans are going to take South Texas. Back to the wheel we go, and we're going to land on the Grizzlies, a new team. And who are they going to be playing? It's going to be the Hawks. So 2 teams we haven't seen. Excited to see how this goes. Grizzlies look like they have the advantage, though, with Ja Morant and Pau Gasol. And the story of this game is Ja Morant got whatever he wanted to, and if he missed, Gasol was right there to rebound it and put it right back in. It's a blowout. Trae Young with 22 and 10, but Ja, 31 points, and Pau Gasol, 20 and 13. This team's tough. And the Grizzlies are going to take Georgia. Next up, we are going to be seeing the Clippers, and in their first game, they're going to be taking on the Warriors. I don't know, my gut says go with the Warriors, but we saw them their first game. They didn't really hit anything. And in this game, Clippers led by 10 at halftime. Warriors cut it down to 5 after 3, but just nothing's falling, and the Clippers are playing awesome defense. Misses it. DeAndre Jordan with the putback. Curry step back for 3. Can't get it to go. Same thing is happening as in game 1. They just can't hit anything, and that's going to kill them. Blake Griffin, fade away. Okay, yeah, that is game. Clippers are going to win by 15. Warriors just not great. Not good at all. Blake Griffin, 16 and 9. DeAndre Jordan, 16 rebounds, just dominating the Warriors. Coming up next, we are going to be seeing the Phoenix Suns. And we are going right back to the Clippers. See if this Clippers defense can slow down Devin Booker and Amari Stoudemire. And this game was pretty much even the entire time. We pick up in the third. Devin Booker's going to get this mid-range to go to give him a 3-point lead. SGA for the 3. Can't get it to go. And they're going to start fouling. Down 3 now. Blake Griffin for the tie. Doesn't get it to go. Goes out of bounds. It's Suns ball. They're going to foul Devin Booker once again. He's going to put 1 in. And that's going to be game. A really ugly game, 40-36, but the Suns get the job done. Blake Griffin with 13 points. Not much to talk about there. Devin Booker, 15 points, and TJ Warren, 13. And the Suns going to take a lot of California. Up next, we're going back to the 76ers, and they're going to be taking on the Toronto Raptors. Teams we've both seen. Embiid averaging 18.5 points, DeRozan averaging 19.5. We'll see if the Raptors can give the Sixers a run for their money. They're going to need somebody else to step up besides DeMar DeRozan.
Everybody can play, but you have to have quality depth and teams that understand.
And it's not going to happen. It is a complete blowout. Toronto only put up 33 points. DeMar with 11 points. But the Sixers, Embiid leading the scores with 16 points, but 3 scores in double digits. That's going to be hard to beat. And the Sixers are going to keep moving west, taking over more and more land. And now we're going to see the Memphis Grizzlies. They're going to be heading west, but they're going to nick a free state. They're going to get a pass to the next round. And next up, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're going to be taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. Last game, J.R. Smith put up, I think, 27 points, 8 threes. But is it going to be enough to beat this Thunder super team?
Success through the year. Well, this is the time for coaches.
And it's not even going to be close. It was close in the first half, but the Thunder are just too much as they win 64-47. J.R. Smith put up 20 points, 5 threes, but KD, 37 points. That is a new high for this series. The Thunder are going to take over all of Texas now. We're going to go down south to the Orlando Magic, and they're going to be taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. This should be a great game. First game, Howard had 32 points, 11 rebounds. For the Grizzlies, Ja had 31 points, and Pau had 20 points, 13 rebounds. And this game, pretty even throughout. Dwight Howard doing most of the scoring for the Magic, but the Grizzlies are going to start putting some distance between them and the Magic as Ja hits a 3 to go up 6. Banchero finds Howard in the middle for the dunk on Gasol. But Memphis just looking like too much. Going up 10. Ja misses, but Gasol's right there to put it up and in for the and one. Dwight's going to get that one to go, but it's going to be too little too late as the Grizzlies are going to take this one by 9. Not exactly a blowout, but a dominating performance. Ja with 18 and Rudy Gay with 18 points. But Dwight, 34 points, 13 rebounds, dominated, but nobody else helped him out. That's tough. And the Grizzlies are going to take Florida. Next up, we're going to be seeing the Phoenix Suns. And it looks like they're going to be heading east. And man, that's a free state. We're going to switch this color so it doesn't get confused with the Thunder. And back to the wheel we go. And yes, finally, the Chicago Bulls will get to see Derrick Rose. Oh boy, they're going to be taking on the juggernaut Sixers. Man. But hey, we got to trust D Rose. Come on now. Bulls led by 3 at halftime. And Markkanen with the 3 puts them up 12. This Bulls team looking strong, playing great defense, and D Rose getting whatever he wants. But the Sixers aren't dead yet. Hit a layup. Iguodala, corner 3 to cut it to 9. D Rose puts up a midi, but Noah is right there for the rebound, and he puts it back in. D Rose back on the offensive. Little floater. Hits it, and that's going to be game. Finally, the 76ers meet their match. Embiid held to 12 points, 9 rebounds. His Bulls defense is no joke. D Rose with 14 points. Not so glamorous, but hey, it gets the job done. And the Bulls are going to take over a lot of land mass. And slowly but surely eliminating a lot of teams. We're down to 7 of them. And next up, we're going to see the Denver Nuggets, but they're going to be traveling north, and there's not much up there. That's a free state. So back to the wheel we go, and it's going to be the Oklahoma City Thunder, and they're going to be taking on the Phoenix Suns. This should be a matchup. We'll see if Devin Booker can take on the trio of Westbrook, Harden, and Durant. We'll see if KD can follow up his 37-point performance. The Thunder only led by 3 at halftime. They lob it up to Westbrook, and he jams it down. 6-point game. Booker fading left. Hits the tough 3 to be down 3. We're going to need a lot more from Booker. Ayton misses. Gets his own miss and jams it on Sabonis. TJ fading in the lane. Hits it to tie the ball game up. But Westbrook getting whatever he wants. Jams it down. Booker back to work in the mid-range. Hits a tough shot. Cuts it to 2. They get a stop. Booker step back at the free throw line. Hits it. Tie ball game. Booker for the lead. Can't get it to go. Harden going to fire up a 3. No good, but they're going to get the rebound and get fouled. Sabonis at the line. Hits the first and hits the second. 2-point game. You got to think they go back to Booker, right? Nope. It's 2K. TJ Warren tries to be the hero. Can't get it to go. Thunder are going to hit 2 free throws, and Stoudemire fires up a prayer. Doesn't go. And the Thunder are going to survive. Win by 6. Booker tried. 32 points. Just no help from anywhere else. Westbrook, 19 points. KD, not a great game, 14 points. Harden dumped in 10 as well. The Thunder take over the Suns territory. Next up, we have the Chicago Bulls once again. They're going to be heading south to take on the Memphis Grizzlies. This should be interesting. Ja Morant and Derrick Rose, very similar. But it looks like should be a pretty even game, though. Grizzlies are going to lead by 10 at halftime, but the Bulls go on a run in the third to get within striking distance. Out to Gay for 3, and he nails it. Jamal Crawford at the buzzer, hits it to cut it to 1. But Battier hits a 3 of his own. Memphis not going to go quietly. Gasol jams it down on the pick and roll. D Rose, layup, should have been a foul. It's not though. And Rudy Gay off the screen, hits the mid-range jumper. D Rose in the lane, gets it to go, tough layup. Jimmy in the corner, can't get it to go. And they're going to start fouling here. They hit both free throws. D Rose comes back, dots up Crawford on the wing, can't get it to go. That might do it. Grizzlies are going to knock off the Chicago Bulls by 8. Ja Morant, 16 points. Not a high-scoring game, not a lot of stats. D Rose, 14 points. Noah had 9 points, 16 rebounds, just not enough to get it done. The Grizzlies take up a lot of area, and we're getting down to it. 5 teams remaining. Now let's see what team punches their ticket to the Final Four. A little March Madness lingo for you. Speaking of March Madness, who do you guys have winning? I haven't filled out my bracket yet, but it should be a great tournament. We're going to have Boston Celtics against the Memphis Grizzlies. JT in the first game had 31 points. See if he can replicate that. Grizzlies going to be up 7 at halftime. And the footage got deleted, but Celtics are on a 4-0 run to end the third. Let's see if they can keep it going. 6-0 run. Joe Johnson gets the layup to go. Joe Johnson, ISO Joe, goes back to work with another layup, 10-0 run. Ja gonna get this floater to go. But JT in the post, getting it done, 12-2 run, up 42-37. JB for 3, can't get it. But Robert Williams there with the putback, 14-2 run to get them the lead. Gasol gonna pour it in, but the damage is done. 48-43. JT gonna step out. 3-pointer. Hits it. Up 8 with a minute left. Gasol gonna jam it down. But is it enough? Ja gonna attack the rim. Pull up. And he hits the tough shot. And they're gonna foul. We're gonna hit free throws. Ja back. Driving. Hits the layup. 5-point game. Too little too late. JT misses the first, but hits the second. 6-point game. Grizzlies need this. Can't get it to go. Looks like the Grizzlies are going to lose this one, and the Celtics are going to the Final Four. Ja with 24 points. Celtics just couldn't stop him. Gasol 15-11, and JT, he's consistent. 31 points again, but Jaylen Brown, only 2 points. Celtics are going to need him to play a lot better if they want a shot at this thing. And since there's only 4 teams remaining, I'm going to be showing you a lot more gameplay. But let's get into it. We're going to be seeing the Denver Nuggets. But who are they going to be facing? Arrow spins. And it's the Thunder. Unfortunate for the Nuggets. They're going to need Melo to play out of his mind if they want to beat this team. Nuggets gonna control the tip. They need to play almost perfect if they want to beat this Thunder team. They get it to Melo and 1 to start the game, and he hits the free throw. Westbrook over to Durant on the wing, and he hits. This Thunder team is very good. They can beat you any way they want. You stop Durant, there's Westbrook. Westbrook gets stopped, there's Harden. But Melo creating, finds Joker on the pick and roll. And Melo starting off hot. Got to keep it close. You can't let the Thunder get going. Westbrook with a step back. We have good rust today. But like I said, it's 3-headed monster. Harden going off now. Melo with the fadeaway. Hits it. We haven't even seen Durant yet, but they haven't really needed him. Westbrook going to go coast to coast. Nobody's going to pick him up for the dunk. Melo gets the layup to go. Gary Harris. Gary for 3. Steven Adams going to get the putback. Puts it up and in. And at halftime, Carmelo Anthony 17 points. Westbrook 12 points. And the Thunder are going to start to extend their lead in the third quarter. Durant comes alive, hitting a 3 and a mid-range. Need Carmelo to step up. Carmelo fires. He hits. 8-point game. And now it's Harden's turn, of course. Hits the 3 to go back up 11. Joker with the 3. He's been quiet today too, but he hits the 3. Carmelo in the corner. Cuts it to 7. They need stops and scores. But it's not going to be easy. Harden from the wing. Keeps it to 10. Durant. Easy pull up. Not looking good. Westbrook hits it. And as a nail in the coffin, Durant with a nasty step back, and that's going to do it. This game got out of hand quick as they win by almost 20. Durant with 21 points. Westbrook 16 points. Yikes. Carmelo 27 points. Not enough. Couldn't do him by himself. Not a lot of help from his teammates. The Thunder are one step closer to getting the championship. Next up is going to be the Sacramento Kings, and they're going to be going up against the Thunder. This is going to be tough. This is actually the Kings' only second game so far. I just realized that. They've been hiding over there on the West Coast, but I've got my prediction on who I think is going to win, but we'll just have to see. Let's get this game going. The Thunder and Kevin Durant stay hot and start out with a 9-1 lead. But Turkoglu is not going to go quiet. Puts up a 3. DeMarcus Cousins there for the putback. But Durant stays hot, hitting 2 threes to start the game off. And when he misses, Sabonis gets it. And it's just unfair, man. Harden hits the 3. He's going to go back-to-back threes. Push this lead to 10. Just unfair. And 1 for Steven Adams. Halftime, Thunder have a 10-point lead. I don't see this being close, but Tyrese, bang! Maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe I'm not. They're not stepping up on Harden or Durant. And that's not going to work for you. Harden transition, bang. This is gross. Turkoglu with the mid-range to cut it to a lot still. And Westbrook, 0 of 9 till now. He hits the full-length shot. Okay. Cousins jams it in, but I don't see this being close. Tyrese with a nice floater. Wannabe all-star. Harden keeps firing and hitting. But when Durant misses, Sabonis is there to kick it out to Harden for 3. And this got out of hand quick again as the Thunder dominate. Harden with a 20 bomb. Durant 19 and 13. Yeah. Turkoglu 11 points. Tyrese 10. But Boogie only 7 and 6. Wow. And this sets us up for Thunder Celtics. We'll spin the wheel to see which team is going to be on the road. And it's going to be the Oklahoma City going to Boston to take on the Celtics. Maybe a predictive finals, I don't know, but hey, it's going to be a good game. And here we have the points per game. Tatum, 31 points per game. Got to take on the Thunder himself. We need Jaylen Brown to step up for them to have a chance. Celtics going to get the scoring started with Rondo hitting the layup. And Jaylen Brown is alive. Celtics need him big time. But Durant going to get what he wants when he wants. Hits the midi. And Steven Adams putting Robert Williams in a blender. He gets the post move score to go. Once again, not having a hand up against Harden. Not going to work. JB on the break. Easy layup. Got to keep it close. Durant over Joe Johnson. JT had a quiet first quarter, 0 of 5, but he's hitting free throws, keeping him in the game. Durant with the bucket. They're doubling off of Harden, which is a bold move, but he misses it. But Steven Adams is there to put it back up and in. I just wouldn't leave Harden. But JT finally gets his first basket to go, hitting the corner 3. Durant, though, with his step back. That thing is nasty. Tatum says, "You're too little. Get off me." bullies Durant out of the way. Speaking of bullying, Steven Adams having his way in the post. JT putting the team on his back, cutting the lead to 3. Durant with another 3. Just can't guard this team. Pick and pop with JB and JT, and Tatum hits the 3. Hey, we're still not guarding Harden. Okay. At halftime, Tatum with 14 points and Durant 13 points. Westbrook 0 of 5. Yikes. Brown with the layup, misses it. Robert Williams gets it back, right back to Brown, and he puts it up and in. 4-point game. Tatum, he's still on, boy. Durant drives in, gets smacked by Robert Williams, and it's a tie ball game. 18 points for Tatum. He's going to need a 40-point game if they're going to want to win. Harden and Durant getting what they want. ISO Joe for 3. What a huge shot to bring them within 1. Westbrook comes back, hits a tough pull-up. Tatum in the post. What a move. Gets it to go. Wow. Sabonis, rebound, puts it up and in. Some high-quality basketball we're watching right now. Tatum for 3. Ties it up with a minute left in the third. Tatum for the lead. He hits it. The Celtics are up 3. They get another stop and lob it up to Time Lord. 5-point game. Westbrook going to get that to go, but you couldn't ask for a better third quarter from the Celtics. But the Thunder making a run of their own, go up 1, and Westbrook starts to come alive. They're up 3. Tatum going to work against Sabonis, gets the easy layup to go. He's got 28 to Durant's 21. And again, we're doubling off of Harden. What are you doing? Tatum having to put the team on his back. Hits another 3. Westbrook in the post against Rondo. He's just too small, and Westbrook's too good. Turnover. Tatum looking for the... Okay, he's not looking for the block. Okay, just happy to let him go. Tatum again, just playing bully ball, gets the layup to go. 33 points. Still down 3. And we're sagging off Harden. 3-pointer. 6-point game. Robert Williams gets the rebound, dunks it in. Finds him in the corner. Bang! Huge 3. Down 1. Westbrook for 3. Can't get it to go, but we don't have rebounders down there, and Celtics are going to foul him. First one's up. No good. That's huge. Second one's up. No good as well. He misses both of them. Tatum gets the board. Let's see what's going to happen here. Tatum, step back. Can't get it to go. Not the best shot we could have asked for, but it's Tatum. I trust him. Westbrook going to hit both of these. Go up 3 with 25 seconds left. To Jaylen Brown, to Rondo. Back to Tatum. I like it. He's going to dribble in. Layup. No good, and they don't call a foul either. Westbrook going to get the rebound and get fouled. Hits the first, and he hits the second. 5-point game, 11 seconds left. This might be over. JB misses, and the Thunder are going to win this thing. What a game. What a game from Tatum as well. But Durant, Harden, and Westbrook are just too much for this Celtics team. Tatum with 33. Jaylen Brown hit some shots. He had 7 points, but just not enough help to overcome 21 points from Durant, 16 from Harden, and 12 from Westbrook. And the Thunder are going to take over the United States. And that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. I know I enjoyed making it. It was a ton of work, but a ton of fun. But until next time, hey, we'll see you.